In this video, let's talk about selling covered calls for income and why it's way better than just buying and holding a stock. Let's take a look at a hypothetical example where a $100,000 portfolio that's being used as a traditional buy and hold investment could be leveraged to generate a monthly income by selling covered calls. Let's say you have $100,000 and decide to invest that money by purchasing stocks across 11 different sectors of the market. So you could get 100 shares of stock for a sector as a way of diversifying that portfolio. And here's what it might look like. So as you can see, I've got 11 sectors and examples of stocks in each of the sectors. And I listed the current market price and the cost for purchasing 100 shares. So the total is almost $100,000. It's $99,645. Now in this worksheet, I've also included the dividend yield that's being paid for each of these stocks. So if you hold on to these stocks for 1 year, you would receive $1,655 in dividend payments. So that's a return of just over 1.67%. Now let's suppose that instead of just buying and holding the shares and collecting the dividend payments, that you decide to use the shares as collateral to sell covered calls. Now, since you hold 100 shares of each stock within a sector, that means you can sell one contract for each of the different sectors. So you'll be selling the covered calls that would allow you to generate a monthly income. Now with this covered call approach in mind, we can put together a simple covered call income plan that would look something like this. Now first, you're going to sell one covered call option contract for each sector that will have a 30-day expiration. Next, you'll be using a strike price that is about 5% above the current price. And then lastly, you repeat this activity every 30 days for the 12 months. So I'll go ahead and update my worksheet so you can see what it looks like for this very first month of selling a covered call using these shares that we hold in our portfolio. First, I'll add in the strike prices for each of the different shares. And then next, I'm going to use an option chain that's 30 days out. Now, based on the date of this recording, that would make it August 20th. And I'll fill in the premiums that are currently being paid on August 20th for each of the different strike prices. Using the premium amounts that are currently being paid, I calculate that in 1 month, the premiums received would be $1,553. That's almost the same amount when compared to the total annual dividends that would be received, which is $1,655. Now, according to the simple covered call income plan, what if you could repeat this same activity and achieve similar results every 30 days? It might look something like this. This is a simple projection using the same exact numbers, and I just extended them for a 12-month period. Now, obviously, market conditions are always changing, and some of the covered call option contracts may actually get executed and the shares assigned, but just keep an open mind and stick with me here. So just using the basic buy and hold approach and collecting the annual dividend payments, I would earn $1,655 in 1 year. Now, leveraging the shares in the portfolio and selling covered calls offers the ability to collecting a monthly premium, in this case $1,553 per month, and doing that for 12 months. And in a 12-month period, that would be a total of $18,636. Also keep in mind that if none of the shares are assigned, then the portfolio would still be receiving the dividend payments as well. Some of you may be thinking, sure, that works if a person has $100,000, but my trading account only has $10,000, or maybe just even $1,000. Well, I've got good news for you. This simple covered call income plan also works for smaller accounts as well. I've got a simple example with a low price stock that's trading under $5 per share. So the cost for owning 100 shares of the stock would be less than $500. Let's take a look. Stock symbol PANL is trading at $4.87. This stock pays an annual dividend of 2.94%, which translates to an annual dividend payment of $14 per year. Now, with an expiration date of August 20th and using a strike price of $5, a covered call is paying 25 cents per share at the time of this recording. So using these numbers, now let's compare the buy and hold approach of just receiving the annual dividends versus using those same shares to sell covered calls. So with the buy and hold approach, the annual dividend payment received would be $14 per year. Now, using those same shares and selling covered calls every month, the monthly premium received would be $25 per month. And if you're able to repeat this for 12 months, then over a 1-year period, you would collect $300 in premiums. So this is executing the same covered call income plan, just on a smaller scale. Okay, I get it. I realize that stock prices are constantly changing up and down, and similarly, premium amounts also fluctuate as the market conditions also change, which includes the market price, volatility, and time value. Plus, there's also the possibility that the shares may get assigned if the option contract gets exercised, and so you may not always be able to sell a covered call. So executing the covered call income plan for 12 months may not be entirely possible. But the point of the video is to illustrate how covered calls could be used to generate a monthly income. If you like the information about my stock picks, then consider joining my Patreon, where I share exclusive videos on my stock picks every week that I'm going to be using for profitable trades. I also include my research notes, stock analysis, and trading strategies for every stock I pick to watch for that week. And of course, all my videos posted on my Patreon are ad-free. There's one last thing before I end this video. Now, making profits and generating an income from option trading is a great thing, but keep in mind that all gains made from trading are considered income and are subject to applicable tax considerations. So every month, I save a portion of the profits that I earned in order to pay for my federal and state taxes. So please consult with your CPA, licensed financial advisor, and/or tax preparer regarding the tax liabilities for your unique situation. If you're still watching this video, I just want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I also want to wish you good luck and lots of success with all of your trades.